Hey y'all, it's Livia, aka florwalsims. For today's video, I'm going to be building a creepy little haunted farmhouse in the Chestnut Ridge world that came with the new Horse Ranch expansion pack, which I have yet to play with. I wasn't recording while I was building the floor plan, but honestly, I was struggling with a layout and I kept redoing it, and I am not about to embarrass myself like that. So that is not included in the footage, but everything else is. Except I did cut some parts because it was like such a long recording. I had to clip some parts that I felt like would be repetitive to watch anyway. Like me just adding a bunch of wall decals to make the walls look gross. But yeah, this build took me about 4 hours total, and I actually really like how everything turned out. I wanted it to have the same vibe as something from my Dead End save file, which, if you didn't know, is a post-apocalyptic save I made a few months ago. I'll put the link for that in the description. I used a lot of the same objects from the builds in that to landscape and decorate, so I could really make the house look overgrown and abandoned. These type of builds are my favorite to create. I just love old, gross, abandoned places. I'm sure that is very obvious already if you tune into me at all. Oh, by the way, I use noise cancellation software now because I'm such a fancy YouTuber professional. So I actually get to record this voiceover at my brother's computer instead of having to go into my scary garage and talk into my phone as I die from heat exhaustion. So I can literally just ramble about anything, and that's exactly what I'm about to do. I was just in North Carolina because my family vacations in the Outer Banks every summer, and I got a lot of build ideas while I was down there because I cannot take Sims out of my brain. I think about it every second of every day. I posted a few pictures in my community tab last week, and a lot of y'all said that y'all are from here, which I think is really cool. I love the Outer Banks. It is so slay. The drive there is either very boring or very pretty depending on how you view it, but it's a lot of farmland and empty fields, and I saw some really cool abandoned houses. I wish I could have explored them, but the ones I saw were all on this really big main road, and there was so much like touristy traffic because everybody and their mother vacations there. And I was already fearing for my life as is because nobody knows how to fucking drive. I also saw some people had cemeteries in their yard, like little family graveyards, I guess. My cat just sneezed, oh my god. But I'm so jealous of them. Like, I've always wanted graves in my yard or to live beside a graveyard. Like, I just think that would be really cool because I love cemeteries. So I definitely included some graves in this build. I also set it to haunted house residential. You can just switch it to regular residential if you don't want to deal with all the paranormal stuff pack things. There's also some like trash and different things that I cluttered everywhere. So if you actually want your Sims to play around in the house, you might have to maneuver a few things, but I just wanted to be creative and not care about routing issues because I feel like this is the type of build that people download to like fix up anyway, so you're gonna delete everything unless you want to use it for like, I don't know, whatever you use abandoned houses for in Sims, like murders or drugs or something. But yeah, while we were driving through all that, I was listening to Ethel Cain's Preacher's Daughter album, and that is one of my favorite albums ever. If you haven't listened to it, you need to. And it was very cinematic and dramatic and definitely a moment for me, and I loved it. But yeah, there's a clip in this video where I paused Sims to open Spotify and listen to her. I didn't cut it out because I thought it was funny. I know so many people do this, but I love using music to create certain vibes or just romanticize any situation I'm in. Because it's like I can either be sad about living in a trash area, or I can be like, oh my god, I'm literally in an A24 coming of age film right now. But yeah, I always do that, especially if I'm going through it, which I definitely have for like a damn year and a half now. I've been down bad astronomically to the point where it's just funny to me and everything is a joke, and all I can do is laugh at my misfortune. Damn, not to like trauma dump, but I feel like everybody that watches my content is a very real person and we're all friends here. And I know a lot of y'all are probably going through some tough times too, but we will persevere and we will get through these hardships because you know what? You can't kill a bad bitch, period. I just broke up with my boyfriend that I've been with for like 3 years, but at this point, all I can do is laugh, like I said. I know his ass is probably going to be tuning into my videos still just to hear my voice because I have him blocked on everything, and I know it must be very difficult to live a life that I'm not part of anymore because I'm just so sexy and amazing, and if you don't have me in your life, why are you even living still? But yeah, shout out to Marquise, love you. Another one bites the dust. Everybody pray for him. Oh my god, I just got so off track. Like, I'm not even narrating this build, but I'm sorry, I cannot like be like, yes, and then I placed this counter here and did this here because my brain cannot keep up with the 4 times speed that this video is. So I'm just using this video as a podcast instead. But yeah, anyway, back to Sims. I really like the Chestnut Ridge world, and it would be a good addition to add to Dead End, so I might start working on adding this into it. I don't know if I'll use this build, but I do want to add this world to the save. I'll probably start doing that as soon as I'm done updating and fixing my port sim save file. I'm still working on it, it's just not getting done as fast as I would like it to because I don't have my own computer and I've been so busy. But yeah, I promise I'm still working on it as much as I can and it will eventually come out. I feel bad for everybody that's like waiting for it. Like, I have people telling me that they don't want to play Sims until my save file update comes out, and I'm like, girl, you're never gonna be playing the game then because I'm being so slow and I feel bad. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you for listening to my rambling. I hope you all have a good day. This build will be available to download for free on my Patreon, and I'm gonna put it on the gallery as well. All the info for that will be in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all of that. The noise cancellation like messes up my outro, so it always sounds funny now. Like, I can't say mwah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye. Mwah.